So, Chandler,
Hello, Tom.
I want to know, how was the mummy ride?
It was fantastico. Yeah, it was fun. First we got on the ride. Well, you were too big for it, but
What part of me was too big for it?
the stomach.
My belly?
Yeah,
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
fantastic.
Yeah? What did it do?
Made me pee in my pants.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. What's it?
Okay, so what did it do to you other than make you pee yourself in your
Made my
pants?
face go crazy.
Yeah? The mummy ride that you did not see because you had your hands over your face, and we have the photographic evidence to prove that.
That was the only part of the.
That was only the most important part of the ride.
What?
Well, the entire part. That's the most important part. And apparently you had your eyes covered
No,
with your hands the entire time.
Was when you felt yourself falling down.
The most important part for me was when I got ejected. So,
Yeah, that's ejected or rejected.
I'll be dealing with you later. And?
Well, it was kind of twirly, a little dizzy, you know. There was a bunch of flames, so you got hot.
Very.
Was it an exciting ride?
Indeed.
So, Chuckles, tell me all about the ride.
It was scary.
Okay, that's enough about your opinion. Well, I thought the ride was really not long enough to justify the 35-minute walk. Okay, so you had an involuntary squeal. So you sounded like a banshee behind your mother. Now, I really want to know the truth, and you really must tell me the truth. Does that man look anything like a movie star? And what movie star does he look like?
Which man?
The man right there in the white shirt.
Which one?
The white shirt, sleeveless tee. You see, not the guy that looks like Brendan Fraser. The other guy. The bald-headed guy. You see the guy with the stroller? See him? He's looking at you now. He's looking at you, looking at him. Does he look like a movie star? And what movie star does he look like if he were to look like a movie star?
He kind of looks like one of those guys.
From The Mummy?
No, he probably is the one.
No, he's not the mummy.
I don't know.
He looks nothing like your mummy.
No, not my mom. Your mom.
No. Okay. And she looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. So anyway, what? Oh look, it's Justin Timberlake.
Happy graduation, Chandler! We made you this video, but since you're very, very diverse, and we respect that, here is some shorts. Okay, you can put those back on now.
Experiments.
Experiments. Did I say that right?
Many, many years ago, when my wife and I first got married, we decided that we were going to have 4 children, and we were going to conduct social and behavioral experiments with the children. And if there were any disasters, we were going to use them for medical experiments to fund the rest of our experimentation process.
The experiments that we've conducted with our own 4 children have gone strangely different.
Now, what we decided to do with the first one was we were going to make him a little generalissimo, and he was going to be trained basically to be a very strong leader. And that's what we decided, and that's just how things rolled.
He's very focused, let's just say that. You know, there's a 1 in 4 chance of things happening strange. And indeed they have. Yes, indeed.
With the second one, we decided that we were going to teach him to read very quickly and to absorb knowledge as fast as he possibly could. And so we ended up with a really smart nerd, but there were some side effects from the genetics, and he ended up being really, really hairy.
A lot of hair.
Sort of Hobbit-like hairy.
I don't know what to do because it is incredible. The shedding everywhere.
In fact, we used to call him Harry the Hobbit.
It's not dog hair. It's human hair.
But he could read very, very fast, so that was a win. With the third son, we decided that what we really, really, really wanted to do was make sure he could move heavy things in case we got a flat tire in the car and we needed it lifted up so we could change the wheel or something like that. Or landscaping, always a good business because landscaping is always in demand, and he could move rocks.
He's got mad skills for lifting things.
I pick things up and put them down.
So from the age of 2 or 3, we started making him move very heavy rocks. When he was 5, he could lift his own body weight over his head, sometimes his own body, which was really amazing to see. It really just looked like he was doing a backflip, but he was lifting his own body over his head, so it counted. And then with the fourth one, we really decided that this one had to be special.
And then we had our surprise blonde child, the albino one.
Because we discovered in all of our experimentation that I had a recessive gene for albinism, and my wife also had a recessive gene for albinism, which had heretofore been undiscovered in either one of our family trees. So, joy of all discoveries, we decided that we should probably take a look at this because we were going to have the perfect Punnett square. So we decided that we would mate one more time and generate an albino child. Because albinos are magical. And it also turns out that if you rub their bellies and pat their heads, they'll spit out gold coins. And we frankly at this point needed some extra funding to carry on our experimentation. So having a child who could produce gold coins by simply, rubbing their belly and patting their head would come in very, very handy. So that's what we did. As evidence of the gold coin producing abilities of the magical child with albinism, look, I have a Spanish doubloon. Now, if we had done that first, we would only run one experiment because this kid turned out to be a pistol. Oh, the things we had to put up with him. We had no idea what we were getting into. It was just horrific. The stuff, it was crazy. The craziness this kid got into. He would put on fake mustaches and pretend to be other people.
Hi, I'm Mike. I have some dirty jobs.
He would get all excited and interrupt his brothers, which led to fist fights in the house and occasionally sword fights. It was just insane. The one who read fast and looked like a hobbit, he also liked to play with sharp things. The insanity in that household was terrific.
They say there's never a dull moment.
So terrific, in fact, that I took a job that required me to be on the road for 75% of the time, so I escaped most of that insanity myself and left my poor dear wife to deal with the aftermath.
Well, Mr. D leaves me with these 4 wild and crazy kids. And holy moly, it's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. I've got one kid chasing another with a sword. I've got one chasing the other with a rock. I've got one doing magic tricks, and then the one's trying to tell him what to do, all together, to behave. Not to mention me. And yet I'm still trying to work. And these experiments, oh my God, I just don't know. I just don't know what we've done.
Unfortunately, all of these chickens have come home to roost. And now he's leaving. He's graduating from high school, and he's going to be going to university. And unfortunately for him, he's picked a university on the coast where there's lots of sunshine and the ocean. And so we're going to be investing very heavily in sunblock because I think the return on that investment is going to be very, very nice. Very nice indeed.
So some of you might be fans of the film Transformers, and unfortunately it's somewhat autobiographical. I am actually a ghostwriter, and I inserted a lot of my own personal history in those films. giant robots, they're actually manifestations of various personalities rolling around up top. Now, one thing that is 100% true is when he was able to read all those books and explain why people, you know, great minds like Einstein was wrong. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and read this here book and try and read it as quickly as my autobiography shows me to be able to. And it's pretty thick, so let's see here. All right. Okay, yeah, so very interesting book. Lots of content in there. Unfortunately, because this is like a 3 or 4 tier book in a series, I'm not going to explain everything to you guys because, you know, hashtag spoilers, don't want to ruin it for you. But basically, everything that I read in there, it's too high level for you. Let me take it down a notch and start reading a little bit from a historical fencing manual. Maybe some of you in the audience will be able to understand what I might take away from this. But, you know, let's just see. Let's just see. Okay. All right, so I'm now an expert on medieval German. And on top of that, I know how to fight with at least 5 different weapons. So don't meet me in a back alley. That's what I'll say about that. Some of you guys will just not understand anything I'm gonna pull away from this. So yeah, just give me a second. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, Napoleon Hill's Law of Success, the 21st Century Edition. Pretty sure he's dead now, and everyone knows dead people make the best writers because they can't argue with you. So, and now one of my favorite fiction novels of all time, the Chicago Manual of Style. Everyone knows hashtag MLA. Oh, yeah. You know, I gotta tell you, the stories that you read in this, it's fantastic. You know, 10 out of 10, everyone should read this 5 times in their lives. Every single new edition. Fencing that you see in the Olympics is an entirely bastardized version of historical sources. It's absolutely disgusting. Anyone worth their salt is going to do fencing with long swords. If you use a little pointy stick, you're freaking gay, all right? Only real men love big, massive pieces of steel that they can just swing around in their hands. You know, it's excellent for just thrusting.
I can lift this. I can lift that.
Down, Mongo, down!
Sorry, Father. I can lift that.
Taco Cabana.
Taco Cabana?
hell?
Well, Chandler, I don't know what to say to you. Congratulations on surviving the educational system of America. So far, you're about to be subjected to another stage of it. It's going to be awesome. Really, it's been loads of fun having you as a son. You're my hunting buddy. You give me feedback, not always when I want it, but often when I need it. And I just want to say congratulations on graduating and getting ready for the next phase in your life. Plus, we're going to turn your bedroom into a knittery. Have fun, son.
So I hope you've enjoyed some of the classical treatise and newer books that I've discussed in your birthday video. I mean, graduation video. We'll cut that out, right? No. So I hope you've enjoyed your graduation video, Chandler. It was a lot of fun to make, and I know that the passion that you've got for filmmaking and videos and communicating with multimedia, you're going to take it and do probably something a lot better in the next couple of years. Not that much better, but just a little better. So yeah, you know, congratulations on graduating high school. You know, I guess the most important thing I'll say is, you know, always act your age, but keep, you know, your creativity and your youth to driving you forward, right? Like, I'm 24 years old, I've graduated college, you know, I'm married, and I don't feel like that, you know. I do all the stuff that's associated with it, but I don't feel like that. And so it's important to keep that kind of stuff behind you so you can continue to make awesome videos. You can continue to be creative, making scripts, making videos, making pictures, all that jazz. So just kind of keep that youthful spirit and keep making badass shit, you know, and I'll watch them on YouTube when you post it. And, you know, I'm sure a bunch of it will end up on TV one day because, you know, TV is the new movies. So, yeah, congratulations.
Happy graduation, Chandler. I hope you have a wonderful day either at Project Grad or the rest of your senior year. I pray that you have a wonderful summer and please be safe. Also, whenever you go to the university, you will have fun, but I just want you to be safe and know that I love you. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you.
All right, Chandler. So, congratulations. I am so very proud of you. And it's so hard to believe that you're graduating 2017. And just think, 30 years ago, I graduated school almost to the day. Kind of trippy, huh? Anyway, not about me, it's about you. You have made us very proud of the decisions and choices that you've made, and we have really appreciated you being our son. That may sound dorky and crazy, but you have been pretty much a pleasure. Always a surprise. It's always never a dull moment when you're around, and you're enjoyable to have around. Just spending time with you. There's always something interesting to chat with you about. And I appreciate your commitment to the young Marines as well. Perhaps a little forced by me, but I think it's helped in some of the scholarships and things like that that you've gotten, of course. Yeah, so I appreciate that, and I look forward to tomorrow evening to your retirement ceremony. And I just want to say love you and congratulations. Awesome 2017 graduate. Whoop whoop.
Okay, Chandler, my little Chan. I'm so happy you're graduating. This has been a long time coming, and we're also very proud of you. And I'm just so happy that this is your special day, and I want you to enjoy it and be happy, and I love you very much. Love you, Grandma.
Congratulations, Chandler, on your milestone, this graduation. I'm very proud of you, my wonderful grandson.